Welcome everybody to Mailbag.
Right. Okay, here we go.
This is from Paul Davyy. Merry Christmas, David. Thanks, mate. You're brilliant. Best wishes, Ben.
Thank you for your email. Good start, actually. I'm happy with that. What was the
He
content?
works for Peterborough. The fuck was that?
Hold on. What
I
did
can't say thank you for your email to him.
Why?
He works for Peterborough Football Club. I'm like, we obviously maybe there's a back and forth.
Them the rules.
Fucking hell. So embarrassing. Sorry, what's this? Oh my God. Morning, chaps. It's from Nicholas Jeremy. Morning, chaps. I've had rheumatoid arthritis since I was 19. I'm now 40. Joe's right. It's annoying being controlled by medication, which has worked wonders, but damage was already done and have flare-ups now and again. Crunch, crunch. Thank you for your email.
Oh, God. That I've gone red with that one. Shit. I hope he knows the rules.
Oh, God. Bit of a long one, but the payoff is worth it. Don't
Actually,
ever start a
No,
joke
I was
like
going to say,
that.
let's not do it.
Oh, please.
Oh, God, then.
I was walking my dog down the park the other day with him off the lead when he suddenly ran and jumped into the river. This worried me as he's not a very good swimmer, but he was dealing with it well to start.
You got a joke voice.
All of a sudden, the tide took him under and he started struggling to keep his head above the water. Worried, I started making my way to the edge of the bank to try help him. But before I knew it, this German man ran over and jumped straight into the river, no questions asked. He grabbed the dog, dragged him to the side of the river, and when on the bank, he was opening my dog's mouth, checking inside, listening to his breathing, and checking for any wounds on his body. I said to the man, "Oh my God, thank you so much for doing that. You saved him. Are you a vet?" And in his thick German accent, he said, "Vet? I'm fucking dogging."
Thank you for your email. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both got our thumb in our tooth like that. Oh, good. It's good. Jokes can go one or two ways.
That was all right, wasn't it?
Nah, it's all
That was
right.
all
but
right.
it doesn't do anything good for the energy, though, for some reason.
This is from, and it's entitled "A Shy Show Off." Hi guys, just listened to another amazing mailbag and had the fear that my email from a year ago would be on the pod. I was a little hungover and feeling a bit confident after catching up to the most up-to-date pod. I must have had some puffed up feathers, embarrassing. But here we are again, emailing my favourite pod in the hopes of being read out.
Oh, that's
Goes to
nice.
show I have a similar trait to you both, to being a big fucking show off.
Oh, shy
Amazing how you push that to the back of your skull.
shy show.
I was traveling around South America recently with my partner and a good hard look at what I wanted to do with my life. Came to the conclusion I would love to write a sitcom.
We all go through that phase.
I sat in long bus journeys, planes, and the occasional beach hammock, writing a few episodes of my want-to-be sitcom, eventually finding the confidence to share with some select friends and family to hear their views. Now, this only helped my confidence as they all had great comments. Obviously, they were hardly going to say it was shit. I eventually sent it to my cousin who works in TV and has produced lots of great TV shows. She messaged me back and said she only really does documentary. That's her wheedling out of it.
Having read the first 3 pages, she got back to me.
She only really does documentary type shows, but she knows the head of BBC Scotland Comedy and would send it to him. I told her, no way. This guy has produced my favourite TV shows. If something I wrote half pissed on a beach in Rio sat on his desktop, I'd be sick. Once in a while, I go back to write some more, but then pull myself back to reality. Is it just a David sitting in Antigua with his top off being a different man, or Joe sunning it up in LA with his surfboard moment? Or could I actually break through the embarrassing moments? Just go for it. Either way, please honk out my name because it's all far too embarrassing. I'd love a thank you for your email. I'd love to read the sitcom out. No, I wouldn't. I'm not
No,
doing
I
that.
was going to say, fucking hell,
Why
imagine
would I do
that.
that? Can I choose one off the back of the title?
Yeah, of course.
We are allowed one.
You
like
could
my
easily,
little-
but you could just ignore what I say and go, here it is.
No, I like being truthful.
Well, you...
There's loads of arthritis.
Yeah, God. Can we have an arthritis section? Just read 3 or 4
Yeah,
arthritis.
we have some
ones.
music, please, James.
Some creaking noises.
Hello, lads, from Luke Sinclair. On the topic of arthritis, thought I'd let you know some vital information. Not only do I have arthritis, I'm also among the young listeners at the ripe old age of 23. I have
Wow.
severe arthritis in my right foot, ankle, which causes me problems day to day. And Joe is right. It's agony. Thank you for reading this amazing story about myself. Oh! And we move on to the next arthritis email. Good morning, chaps. This is from Gary. Just listen to the app where Joe talked about getting mugged in Barcelona and ended up with a broken finger, in which he then sympathised with arthritis sufferers. Timing is pretty apt, as I'm exactly 1 year to the day of having my hip replaced due to arthritis.
Sorry.
Please, more arthritis emails. I'm 46 years of age. For two-thirds
He's 4 years
years,
younger than me.
2 or 3 years before the operation, I walked with a massive limp and was in horrendous pain as I had no cartilage. And it was just bone rubbing on bone with every step I took.
Sorry.
Needless to say,
I'm laughing at the section.
same here. I'm not laughing at his fucking bones. Needless to say, I sympathise back to Joe for the pain he currently suffers. I need my other hip doing in the next 5 to 10 years. Sorry, Gary. I also get it in my thumb from when I dislocated it during a slide tackle playing Sunday League football. Very quickly popped it back into its slot while screaming in pain. Keep up the great work. Crunch, crunch, Gary Sefton.
Is there any more?
What, arthritis?
Yeah.
Be amazed if there isn't.
Amazed if there isn't. Hot topic. Resonated, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Weird that loads of them are young. I thought.
I know. Yeah. No, but there is this one from James Littlewood. Hello, David and Joe. I grew up in Bournemouth in the early to mid-90s. My mum was part of the local council. She was appointed head of leisure and tourism, which scored her many invites to opening nights of the various shows put on at the Pavilion Theatre and the Bournemouth International Centre. She often took me with her, which meant that as a young team, I got to meet such entertainment luminaries as Stephen Dennis, Jim Davidson, and Russ Abbott. Mum became quasi-friendly with some of these celebrities, and one in particular, Bella Emberg, a.k.a.
Yes.
Blunder Woman.
I forgot that was what she was called. What a brilliant name.
One Saturday afternoon, when I must have been 14 or 15, me and my friend Tim were getting very stoned and playing Brian Lara cricket on the PlayStation.
Making the most of the
When
day.
there was a knock at the door, it was Bella. Her and my mum. Her and my mum
This is
had tea in the back garden. And me and Tim found this hilarious. We spied on them from my mum and dad's
Why?
bedroom
What do
window.
you think was going to happen?
Having laughter fits mixed with stone paranoia. We didn't want to get seen, lest they would know from our eyes that we'd been on the weed. Anyway, I never saw Bella again, although we did get a lovely card from her every Christmas for many, many years.
Oh, fucking hell. Possibly my favourite mailbag. Oh, God.